Hey, good evening here. Good afternoon. Jerry Upchurch here. Just want to talk to you today about more information that I've been reading in John Maxwell's book, Intentional Living. It's a really great book. If you haven't read it, you need to get it to read it. But today we're talking about tapping into significance. So John's got a chapter in there. He talks about this, and he said, we wake up every morning and we're going to work on things that relate to our survival. We're going to work on things that relate to our success, or we're going to work on things that relate to significance. So those are the three areas he classifies that we get up every morning and we say we're going to work on these areas. Now I get up and I added a fourth step to that, and I based that on what I would call my past life, especially after retirement, is the fourth thing is habitual things. We get up and just work on things habitually that are either good or bad, but could be bad. I call it watching TV, and that's what I did a long time before I started working on areas of significance in my life. So what we want to concentrate on is moving from an area of insignificance or survival tasks, which we have to do anyway. We have to do those survival things, into an area of significance, because that's where we want to move. So John points out 5 things here that relate to moving from where we are into a life of significance. So here we go. The first one is to develop a greater appreciation for other people. Develop a greater appreciation for other people. Now in doing that, that really takes an effort on our part to really get to know and understand and appreciate other people and what they're doing in their life, what they do, what their struggles are, what their weaknesses are. We have to get to know them a little bit better and then start appreciating the goodness that's within each person that we come across. The second thing is ask to hear other people's stories. Now that shows an interest that we're interested in what other people have to say. So, and being interested in what other people have to say makes that other person more attracted to us, because, hey, this guy cares about me. He's actually wanting to know my story. Number 3, put yourself in other people's shoes. And that's a hard thing to do sometimes. And we often hear the comment that we don't understand a person's problem until we walk in their shoes. And John relates a story in here about a young couple going out to celebrate their anniversary out at a new restaurant, and at the restaurant the waiter is obviously overworked. He's working 12 tables and he's really busy, but he's real courteous and understanding and asks forgiveness for being late in the delivery of their foods and things like that. But as the people got up to leave, they left him a $100 tip on a $66 tab with a little note that says, "We understand your situation. We walked in your shoes." So when we understand another person's position by having walked in their shoes, we're a little bit more caring about what that person what his struggles are and that sort of thing. But in reality, we don't have to have gone into their shoes. We have to just develop an attitude of intentionally trying to understand people and what struggles they may be going through at the present time. So keeping that in mind. Number 4, put other people's interest at the top of your list. Now that's a hard thing to do, but when we are working diligently to help other people achieve their goals, we think back on what Zig Ziglar says: if you help enough people get what they want, then you will get what you want. So our desire really should be to help other people achieve everything that they can achieve. So that's what John's mentioning here. Put other people's interest at the top of your list. Number 5, make winning a group activity. Being alone is never fun, and being a part of a team that wins, you have people to celebrate with you. Everything we do is not a win-lose situation. It's a team effort. And everybody on the relay team is, if you got a 100-yard relay, you got 4 people running that relay, or 440 relay, I should say. Each one of them running 110 yards, and each of their scores add up to what brings to a team score. And that's the way it should be on all of our efforts. Our efforts are to create a team winning situation. But number one, I want you to look at it's all about other people. Everything that John has mentioned here relates to having other people involved in your task, caring about other people, helping other people to win, stepping in other people's shoes, understanding other people, learning more about them, and helping to develop them. So that's what our team is trying to accomplish in the National Wealth Center, is we want to develop other people to be the best they can be. And we have team members that meet frequently on webinars to try to pull the team together, to give them the winning information that they need and the winning attitudes we need to become successful. So click on the link below, read the blog we have on tapping into your significance, and take some of the things John's talking about here and some of my comments there, and just dwell on them, meditate on them, and see how you can put some of those things into your actions, into your everyday significant